Bonjour, je m'appelle Jamie. You are watching Basic.
I'm Damon, and I'm doing the same as he is.
We are Gorillaz. We first met when I used to work for a magazine called Deadline.
Oh yes, we did.
And we did an interview with Blur. I didn't know Damon, and we were in a pub getting drunk. Damon showed up and instantly disliked me and wouldn't really talk to me. In fact, we didn't get on for like 10 years. Every time we saw each other, we didn't like each other much. And it wasn't, I don't know, we just didn't, we were like, go.
We were clashed quite a lot, but then we suddenly found common interests and been great mates ever since.
So we didn't talk for years, and then we both separated from the women that we were with. I was in a very romantic restaurant with a date, and he wasn't going very well, and then I saw Damon across the way. Excuse me, I need to go to the toilet.
And I was looking like this.
He had that same haircut, and I was like, who's that gypsy? I'd rather be with him than this date, so I went to talk to him. We decided to move into an apartment together in West London. We had a lot of parties. We were like 30 years old. We had a lot of parties for a year. Did some crazy stuff, you know, like you do when you're 30. And then we created Gorillaz. And then the rest is history. And, you know, hopefully it'll be an amazing 20 years to come.
How did you two guys get together? What was the kind of idea behind Gorillaz? Why did you want to do it in the first place?
Well, we shared a flat in West London for a year, and
you're a couple, or you just
no, not like shared,
but you were single.
Separate rooms.
Yeah.
Yes.
No,
we were both single at the time.
What are you doing? You're staring at me like that for? What's wrong with you, Damon?
I'm trying not to laugh.
Don't laugh at any of his jokes, they say.
Well, there you go. Get off. There's a little tickle. Come on now. Okay, what's wrong with that?
Tout le temps, on se bat à propos de tout, on se bat au resto, dans un taxi, on se bat devant les gens, et ça demande beaucoup d'énergie d'être ami avec Damon. C'est vous qui avez dit ça.
I should have kept my mouth shut. We're very similar.
Yeah, but like any relationship, you know, it prospers when Jamie and I are getting on with each other, and I think we're getting on well these days,
Getting
aren't
on
we?
fabulously, but
Exactly.
we're both Aries and we're born 10 days apart, so there's a lot to fight about. We nearly got arrested in New York for fighting.
On a failli se faire arrêter à New York parce qu'on se bagarrait.
The NYPD turned up.
La police de New York s'est pointée et nous a demandé ce qu'on faisait.
Strangling each other.
Yes, we've had periods.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah, I think we spent like beginning of this decade and a bit of time off from each other. Sabbaticals. We call it emotional sabbaticals, don't we?
You should come home when I told you to come home.
What do you mean you tried to come out? You're amazing disappearing actor.
You lying little motherfucking
Oh, no,
shit.
you didn't.
I came up to you and I said, I'm going.
I remember, sorry.
Yeah, thank you. I said, I'm going because we've got to work in the morning and I'm a really good boy. You said, no, I'm staying here.
Basically, both of us have got so much on each other that it's impossible, really.
I can sink you and you can sink me. So, you know,
there's a healthy fear.
We can't afford to fall out for real.
Really can't.
You do that for me, because I'm not an octopus. And then we daft. Maybe I show us it. Oh, don't be spilling coffee all over my fucking nuts before we get behind. Oh!
Learn how to relax.
I'm relaxed, except for when I'm with you. When I'm not with you, people think I'm on Valium, I'm so relaxed. I'm like, all the bones have been removed from my body, I'm like... Actually, you're smoking a lot more weed lately. You're very calm when you're stoned. You're much calmer when you're stoned.
Okay. What I'm trying to convey is the fact that it's quite random what we do. It's not premeditated at all, and we really do make it up as we go along. As you can probably tell by the sort of slightly waffling nature of this interview.
I like the idea of saying there's 4 weeks to do it, or there's 5 weeks to do it, because then you don't have time to sort of stagnate, or overthink things, or tweak, or procrastinate. Or I stagnate, you procrastinate.
I don't procrastinate. How dare you?
Are you going to go on the road? for a lot of this?
Yeah, of course, yeah.
The whole thing?
Absolutely.
Wow, he's got us so lucky, doesn't he? It's incredible. Exactly, dude.
Yeah, I got to go on the road because I need to
Just give him
look after everybody's booze for them.
Oh, really? Is that what you call it?
Of course I have to work when we're on
You should give him
tour.
just a guest pass one
I have
night just to see
tweak
how it gets
and
on.
polish things. What's all this? What's all this? You can blooming talk.
What? I don't drink before I perform. You know that.
Not before.
And if I'm doing a string of things, I don't drink afterwards either. Only on the last one. So.
Just sit back and enjoy this.
This is great. Stephen left me some of his questions. First one was, who the f*** do you think you are?
I don't do social media, so I'm blissfully unaware of all of this stuff.
How can he be on the now if you don't do social media? He does do social media, he's just not interested in it. But you do it. You
Where
know
do I
what's
do
going on.
it?
You look at stuff, you know what's going on.
No, I don't.
You just don't have it on your phone. You don't whip out your phone and go on Instagram or...
I don't have an Instagram account. I don't have a Twitter account.
You do have an Instagram account.
I have
You have about 5, but you don't run them.
nothing to. I have a Snapchat. I have Snapchat, but only with my daughter and my nephew. Okay, I do have a bit of social media. It's disingenuous of me to say I have no social media, but it's very, 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 very exclusive. I've got 2 followers. I've got a lot more followers than that.
What is it that really makes you angry about the situation we're in now post-Brexit?
Well, I think if you look at the mandate, it's a very small margin between Remain and Leave. I'm just worried that we're isolating ourselves as a country, and it just seems that we're going. The thing I enjoy most is I've got this one radio which seems to work in my steam room, but only on Radio 4.
Your steam room?
Yeah, my steam room. Yeah.
Like a sauna?
Yeah.
Right.
No, I love listening to Radio 4 in steam.
A similar thing in my orgone accumulator.
It's not a big steam room, it's just a little steam room.
Wasn't by my side. Could have sworn I was dreaming. For her I was fiending, so I had to take a little ride. Backtrack.
Not necessarily depth.
Yeah.
You can see the depths from around this side.
I don't think it's big enough.
Do you want to come and look around this side here, Damon?
If you want to make a film or animation of what we do, then it becomes kind of expensive. And animation especially. So what we tried to do for this album, for the Monkey Bee video, was to shoot a live action. But unfortunately that seems to be costing more than the animation, so, you know, unless you pick up a camcorder and just go out and just film your mates jumping around being stupid, it costs money. So, I mean, something like Monkey, flying cast members around.
Yeah, I flew in last night, yeah.
So, I guess my first question is...
But how on earth am I going to get here unless I have a long flight? Unless you've invented a new form of travel.
Not a long flight. Oh, nice. That's why you got to run it. I mean, whatever.
Well, you know.
Well, no. That's not funny. That's actually dangerous. Okay.
Sorry.
Bullying is... You really squeezed too hard then.
I didn't get hold of it though.
Don't, just stop it. Not now. This is for National Geographic.
Well, I didn't get hold of it. We actually have a very similar sense of humour, and we make each other laugh all the time, and we have done for 20 years. When other parts of our relationship were slightly more fragile, our ability to make each other laugh never diminished, did it, dear?
Yes.
We lived together for just over a year, and during that time we came up with the idea for Gorillaz. He did a song, I did a drawing. After that, we're kind of always on the same page without even discussing it. It just sort of, I don't know, some kind of psychic link going on that seems to work each time. We have 2 little tables and we sit next to each other like this. What are you doing? What am I doing? What are you doing?
Well, we used to. In fact, that's exactly how we did it when we started.
Yeah, we get sick of each other, but I respect him. because I think he's an amazing artist, so how could I not want to work with him again and again and again? That doesn't mean he doesn't irritate me sometimes, and I irritate him. That's
true.
That's the nature of such a close collaboration.
He has done it, ladies and gentlemen. He's successfully sat on a couch. Wonderful,
can I
wonderful.
put the arm round Damon, please?
We try to social distance as much as possible.
I've never been really a high achiever when it comes to computer.
It's a fact, man.
I've been resolutely average.
Okay, this is a question for
Damon. What's the one we used to play when we lived together?
Vigilante 8.
Vigilante 8.
That's my favourite game. That reminds me of you.
But he's so beautiful, I can't draw him. And it might need some oils and a canvas. Oh, come on. Cracker Island, for me, is...
Pour moi, Cracker Island, c'est Los Angeles, qui a toujours été contrôlé par des gens blancs depuis très longtemps. C'est des lettres manuscrites à ceux avec qui nous voulons collaborer pour nos chansons. Et le plus souvent, ils nous disent qu'ils adoreraient. Il n'y a pas d'autre intermédiaire, tout ça vient directement de nous. On aime le faire nous-mêmes.
Jamie, let's bring you in here. Okay, some kind of nature. Camping, yay or nay? Have you ever been camping? Do you have any desire to go camping?
I went. Yeah, thank you. About 4 foot behind you, I am.
And I'm just bringing up the rear. Hang on.
I say Sherlock Holmes. Look at Fox Fresh. Holy moly.
I know. I bought them a while ago. And I've just not found the guts. The guts or the occasion to wear them.
Show everyone your kilt.
I think that costs extra, doesn't it?
Actually, my kilt's in the wash. I'm not wearing anything, so I won't stand up.
Oh, we don't want that. We don't. No one.
No, we don't want that. Not on YouTube.
Close to each other as you can and avoid drifting apart. That would be great.
3 minutes. I'm not timing you. I'm just saying it.
You ended up moving to Paris.
Et tu as déménagé à Paris.
I did. Yes, you did.
En fait, vous êtes jaloux, en fait. Vous êtes jaloux. Vous êtes jaloux de la personne. Vous êtes Emma Decaune.
Yes.
C'est ça. D'accord. Emma Decaune. Et vous êtes jaloux. Voilà.
I was jealous. Yeah.
C'est vrai.
Et pourquoi vous êtes jaloux d'Emma Decaune?
I never said I was jealous of Emma.
J'ai jamais dit que j'étais jaloux d'Emma.
Hi. No, I'm not jealous of Emma. No, I was just. I was a bit sad that someone I spent so much time with had kind of chosen someone else over me.
J'aurais bien voulu qu'il choisisse quelqu'un d'autre. Qu'elle choisisse quelqu'un d'autre.
Oh.
Where's Damon?